All right, hi everybody. Today I'm going to take you into another furniture item. This one is the target dummy. So I'm in the store here. It's the archery shop where you can get the target dummy. It looks pretty unassuming. I don't see them often in people's homes, but this is an incredibly useful item. Definitely worthy of being in the top 10 in the list. So here's target dummy you can hone your skills on. Yeah, definitely hone skills, and he's 2500 grat. So it's extremely useful. It has a lot of utility, and I will show you what I mean. First, I'm just going to show on the map for anybody who needs it where we're hiding the target dummy. So you can see it's not up in the north. It's actually down here in Destiny at the Fletchery. It is a shop on the map. It's just my ugly mug there is covering it up. Okay. So I have several target dummies already. You can get this one here, this cheeky little one. You can purchase this at, actually, sorry, you can't purchase it. You get it from the Christmas gifts. This guy I have not seen come from Christmas gifts, but I have purchased 4 of them over my time here. Okay, so let's dive into the house. I'm going to go back to the guild house today. And I just so happen to have a target dummy set up here. Okay, so what are the basics with the target dummy? I think pretty much everybody has a pretty good idea of swinging their sword and shooting their arrows at it. When you use it, you can make it have a message on touch. The thing that this does not tell you is you can randomize these message on touch, and we will get to that in a minute. So first, what works on this guy? I can hit him with my sword, which is actually a hammer. I got a hammer. I can switch up and use bow and arrow, or I can switch up and use bomb. There's a little bit of discrepancy where you can actually hit them. Sometimes it will work and sometimes it won't. It appeared initially to me like maybe the bullseye had something to do with it, but I think it's just a little bit of, the client-related collisions effects. So I'm going to purchase some bombs here. Hold to buy. Okay, I got bombs. Okay, so I can drop a bomb. So if I drop a bomb beside this guy, he will not get hit by that. Even the explosion, I don't believe it hits him. If I, however, throw said bomb, it will hit him. And then the explosion still doesn't hit him, so he's fireproof. Made of straw, but somehow fireproof, I don't know. And then we have bow and arrow, it hits him every time. Okay, another thing to consider there is if we have, for instance, some hedges. And this is just basic utility so far. If you're looking at setting up something really complex like a maze where you need a password or maybe some small hedges, there's a lot of things that you can do with the dummy to make it more useful and more of an actual target in your build. Okay, so I can't shoot through this one, I believe. So even though I'm shooting, I can't shoot through that. So you can prevent from one angle, and then from over here I could actually shoot him, or I could do this and shoot a magic bomb arrow. It still is going to hit him. Cool. Okay, even though that triggers the explosion, it still will hit him. So again, that's something else that you can consider if you want to shoot magic bomb arrows from a distance. Like let's say that maybe like this. You can check it out this way, shoot the bomb arrow in such a way where it's going to explode on that dummy, and I don't think it's going to hit him. See, so he's fireproof. Okay, so next part about this guy is actually in his message on touch. So we have this basic POW message on touch. I hit him with something, he goes POW, and everybody's happy. This is where it gets a little bit crazy. If I say... now this guy is suddenly going to be alive and crying. Boo-hoo. Don't hit me. Don't hit me. Why are you doing this? Okay, so see what I've done here is I've written a bunch of small phrases. Why are you doing this? Don't hit me. Boohoo, pow. Okay, so as I apply the changes, it'll action update. And when the action updates, this will work with any of the ways that we just outlined. You can strike him. Okay, he says, pow. Don't hit me. Don't hit me. He says, oh, don't hit me. Boo-hoo. Boo-hoo. Pow. Boo-hoo. Don't hit me. Pow. Why are you doing this? Don't hit me. So you see that by adding multiple comma-separated values, you'll be able to make this guy say pretty much whatever you want. So this has a number of clever uses. One is, let's say I wanted to roll a dice in game and have everybody in the screen see it. I could go like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. For you tabletop gamers, we're going to do a 10-sided dice. For anybody who's not familiar, Dungeons and Dragons and various other tabletop games will also use polyhedral dice, not just 6-sided. Okay, so from there, I've got this guy. I'm going to hit him. He's going to give me a random number now. So 5, 4, 6, 7, 10. Yeah, that's random enough. I can just keep going. If I go faster, he'll give me more numbers. So this is cool because you can shoot him from back here, and if you shoot him from back here, then something suddenly is going to decide that, okay, now you shot him, and you can continue on your way. Maybe you make a password. You could have a key block, hit this guy for the password, and then make him only appear in a far corner. They do get moved by conveyor belts, so you can do that as well. That's pretty effective. The other thing I wanted to suggest here is using these guys doesn't always have to be using their physical form. You can see that, yes, he has this little hitbox down here. The graphic above that, I believe, is layered in an interesting way. So if I place him in a specific way, then he might show up. There's a little thing, there's a glitch, basically, where he might show up incorrectly if I enter and re-enter the level. But for our purposes, I'm going to pretend that we cannot see the dummy, and I'm going to put a pinata in front of him. Just to go with this a little bit, I'm going to hide that in a tree. Too much furniture, guys. Stop at 1,000, start selling your stuff. I'm just connected to all of it, and I've got too many furnitures now. Okay, so I'm going to go for a small gold tree. Pop that in there. And we'll make him layer 1 if he's not already. He is. Great. Okay. So I'll put that up here. And now you basically can't see the dummy. I mean, you can see a little bit of the round down here. I could go in and put a carpet in there and make him layer 0 on the carpet and all that. But basically, if I move this maybe up a little bit. Pinata. Pinata, what are you doing? Okay, that's the pinata. So I could jiggle the pinata around. No, that's not going to do it. So I'm using the shift move, and it's totally glitching up. There we go. Maybe that's good. That's decent. Okay. So basically what I'm trying to get at is that we can use the pinata. Oh, I see. It's not letting me move half increments with the pinata. It will only let me move full increments with the pinata. Okay, cool. That's fine. So if I hit the pinata now, I'm going to get those same numbers showing up. It's not perfectly aligned. For the detail level, maybe I can fix it with this guy. Because I can move that way. Yeah, perfect. So now that's going to be lined up on there. You can see the pinata. You hit the pinata, it's going to give you a number. You shoot the pinata with a bow, it should also give you a number. I'm going to have to buy arrows for that, though. Oh, you got the arrows. Did I get the arrows twice? I did not. Okay, so if I go down here, but this is actually risky. This may or may not work because, again, some furniture objects will block arrows. Yeah, see, it shot into him, and it made the sound. You can see the little stars coming out, but because this guy's hiding, it could be because of this one. It's a collisions issue. Because there's objects in front of this guy, he's not getting triggered. So if I move the pinata back, some objects you can kind of fiddle it around. If I move the pinata up one or up a little bit and then cover him back up, I can probably shoot him now and get a number. Oh no, it's not giving me a number. Anyways, this is very fiddly. Making this work properly, it's very high level. There's a lot of detail that goes into, you know, positioning all this stuff just right so it fires in the right way, or so that it. Yeah, let's keep them up one more and see if it hits now. That's it. Ah, there it is. Okay, there it is. So basically, if I have this guy here, then you're shooting at the pinata. Again, I can cover up the bottom of this guy with something. I could put some blank tiles or something in there that's not going to block the arrow shot. Apparently, pinata blocks arrow shot. Go figure. Okay, same thing with the bomb. Cake bomb. And that's going to hit that guy. Back in the day, you could make a mini game, which I will eventually show on this channel. You could make a mini game with these guys and have it automatically farm for bombs. But nowadays, because other players cannot farm bombs in your house or guild house, that actually doesn't work. Okay, so that guy I'm going to use again. I'm going to reuse the dummy, but I'm going to get rid of all this other stuff. You kind of get the picture of how this can be used. There's a lot of creative ways that I've seen players use this, but it's very seldom. It's only every now and then that somebody actually uses it in like designing their house and making it a key feature of the house. I like having, sometimes I've done a couple of these where you have target dummies that are hard to hit, or you set up like a maze with several target dummies that you have to hit in order to get the full password and open the house. It's kind of cool that way. Another thing you can do for somebody who likes fashion shows is you could come in here and be like, sports, where you could be like Christmas. You could be like, what's some other good rainbow colors? Shark Day, or Shark Week. Noob clothes. I don't know what people do for fashion shows, but this is how I would use that. You can just put a bunch of randomizer titles in here. Rainbow colors, okay, there you go. There's the thing that everybody has to dress like. Rainbow colors. Shark Week, rainbow colors. Oh, it likes rainbow colors. Christmas, right? It's not linear, so it won't omit or run in a cycle. But you can get an idea, and it's got a huge amount of text that you can store in this. I don't know if it's different from other objects, but this guy I've had probably 50 or 60 words in here and still not had a problem with him eating them when you go back and you set the actions properly. So that's pretty much it for the target dummy. There are some interactions with some other furniture, but I think that I will save that for another episode. Thank you all for watching. Have a good day.